your host, the Film Doctor, and we don't have the film nurse here, but we do have a new film receptionist here that will be joining us all the way from his home via Zoom. Let's go ahead and introduce him. In famous words of, I don't know, well, the Film Doctor, a film nurse is not seen or heard, and guess what? I don't see or hear one, but we do have my new guest host that will be here all the time that I hired. Welcome to the show, Lindell. Lindell, how are you? Okay, doesn't say much. Not even worried about it. But Lindell is going to be here, and that's my new guest host. Got rid of the film nurse, no more. So let's jump into movies that are coming soon. So we are looking at the teaser trailer to season 2 of Mandalorian. I am so pumped to see it. Season 1 was amazing. Don't you agree, Lindell? 2 thumbs up. That's what I thought. Lindell is awesome. Looking at season 2, I cannot tell you what direction they're going to go in, but I think that there were so many good things inside of season 1, story-wise, and I'm not really a big fan of the character Mando. You know, I don't know much about him. I'm learning more about him, but I am a big fan of Yoda or Baby Yoda, whatever you want to call him. And a lot of people say that's not even Yoda. It's like somebody else. You know, I'm not that big of a Star Wars fan, but I love the story that they told, and I cannot wait to see the direction that they go in. So let's go ahead and check out the teaser trailer.
You have something I want. It will be mine.
The Mandalorian, new season streaming October 30th on Disney+.
You know, looking at that, I will say there's only one problem I have inside of that teaser trailer, and it's the same problem I had from season 1, that stupid sword. It just does not look realistic. For all the other things that look like a genuine Star Wars movie, it just looks like a 12-year-old made the effects for that sword inside of their basement. Won't you agree, Lindell? It looks like that. So to me, I feel like they could do a better job. And just that, and it would pump it up. If it looks more like any kind of Star Wars movie that has come out, it's not to say that I'm going to down it or that it's not going to be as good, but I will say that it is going to be a good TV show. I am looking forward to it. Disney Plus. I will be there October 30th to check it out. It's Mandalorian season 2. There's nothing else that I have to say. What about you, Lindell? You got anything important that you want to add to it? Film Doctor is right. Always. I agree, Lindell. You are awesome. So that's all we have for movies that are coming soon. Let's talk about must-see. So the movie that we're talking about today is Butterfly Effect. And I haven't seen this movie in a very long time, so I had to rewatch it just to make sure that everything that I talk about is accurate. And I will honestly say that this movie isn't good because of cinematography. It wasn't like the cinematography reached out and grabbed me and was like, this is so good. The cinematography, the different angles that they shot at, just phenomenal work. Wasn't that. Acting, it has Ashton Kutcher in it. Can't really be that great of acting. But I will say that what made this movie good was the story. You know, sometimes you can have that one component that is so good that it makes the movie overall very good. And I think that that is what we got when we got Butterfly Effect. It was something that we have not really seen before. I'm a big fan of those time traveling movies like Back to the Future, and Butterfly Effect is one of those kinds of movies that is best in the aspect that it told a story that really pulled you in and caused you to say, what's going on? Like, it wasn't something that told you the story from beginning to end. It was kind of split up in different segments. It was kind of all over the place. But by the end, you understood everything that was going on. You were able to connect to it. And it was intense. One of the other things, and myself and that dastardly film nurse that is no more, had reviewed it. We had talked about Running Scared, and Running Scared was really good. It had this kid named Oli. I don't know the actual actor's name in it, but he actually plays inside of Butterfly Effect, and he did a phenomenal job. whoever played the young Ashton Kutcher did a phenomenal job. I think all the actors did really good as kids, because usually you're like, yeah, kid's not going to give a Denzel Washington performance. But these kids actually did really good with their acting. Outside of that, I feel like everything revved up to being an overall good story from beginning to end. It was able to really captivate you. You agree, right, Lindell? Like, it really was something that it's very hard for somebody to watch Butterfly Effect and say, this is stupid, or I don't understand it, because I feel like if you take and invest that time, it wasn't something that started off slow. It wasn't something that ended bad. It was something that really from beginning to end was phenomenal. It was a great piece of work. So I really do suggest people go out and see it. If you have not seen it, check it out. Go buy it. It is definitely a keeper. It's called Butterfly Effect. There is a second one. I don't recommend that one. I have seen that one. It's not as good as the first Butterfly Effect, but if you like the first Butterfly Effect and wanted to see the second one, you can definitely go ahead and check that out. Yes, the only one that is stupid is the film nurse. Yes, I will agree with that. Thank you, Lindell, for being my new guest host. I am so excited to have you here and have gotten rid of the film nurse. Lindell review is the same as film doctor, because moving it closer is not going to help Lindell. Yes, the film doctor does know best. So that's all we have for movies that are must see. I want to thank my host, my new co-host since I've gotten rid of the film nurse, Lindell. Lindell, thanks for being with us. I'm so excited to have you on the team. Have you next week and every week after here moving forward, and after getting rid of the film nurse. For everybody watching at home, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that bell, do all that jazz. Oh, guess what? I'm doing all the finger motions and nobody do it with me. Thank you so much for being here. And Lindell, I don't know. It's just something weird about you, Lindell. You look different, or maybe the same. Like I've seen you before. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you taking off the what?